So if you feel like you've been living paycheck to paycheck for way too long, listen to this.
Everybody eats. Everybody eats.
I ain't eating.
You ain't eating? What you mean you ain't eating? You ain't making this paper, man? Everybody eat.
I gotta eat, man.
You are listening to the Everybody Eats podcast. Now for your host, Mr. AJ Simmons.
Good morning, this is AJ Simmons on the Everybody Eats podcast, and I'm doing this special one this morning for you because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you should be pissed the fuck off, especially if it's been that way for so long. You should be pissed off, but you know what? You probably ain't yet, but I'm about to help you get there. Because if you were, you would have done something to start changing it already. See, the reason you've been living paycheck to paycheck for so long is because you've been doing the same damn thing for so long. You might have had the same damn $8 an hour job for the past 2 years. Or better yet, you had 10 different $8 an hour jobs for the past 2 years. You go from temp service to temp service. You go from retail to retail. You know what I mean? You do labor job to labor job. All these lower level things, but I'm gonna tell you something that somebody taught me. If you're tired of making $8 an hour, stop doing $8 an hour jobs. Stop doing them. Just decide in your head, you know what, I'm worth more than this and I'm gonna do bigger. Get pissed the fuck off. Get mad about this shit. Understand that you're worth way more than this. You was not put here just to go to work, pay bills, and die. It's impossible that that's what you was put here to do. You weren't put here to live like this. Yo, I'm telling you this now. The odds of you even being born was 400 trillion to 1. That means you already achieved the impossible. And you mean to tell me you're gonna spend the rest of your life doing this? You know what I mean? Just because your parents ain't never done nothing, your parents ain't never been successful, your parents ain't never made it out of that city that you grew up in, you mean to tell me that that's what you got us up to? Cause all your friends ain't doing shit but smoking weed all day and drinking all day? So that's what you gotta do too? Cause your brother and your sister ain't doing nothing, that means you ain't supposed to do something? Come on, wake up, get up, do something. Let me tell you something. If you don't know what to do because I know I get up and do what? I don't know what, I'm supposed to go to work and save. I can't do that, I don't make no money. After I pay the bills, the money gone. But let me tell you what to do. Let me tell you exactly what to do. There's this website that you can go to. It's a secret, right? It's actually hidden in plain sight, but a lot of people miss it, right? It's actually 2 websites. It's called google.com and youtube.com. Go in there. I'm not being funny. Dead ass serious, right? Go in there, and because this is exactly what I did. Go in there and type in multiple sources of income ideas, and then look through them and see what you can do now. As a matter of fact, I got a better website for you. Go to www.ajsimmonsonline.com and go to the shop tab, and then go down to 5 ways to make money with no money right now e-booklet. I wrote an e-booklet giving you 5 different ways that you could start making money without investing absolutely no money, starting right now if you're serious. 5 different ways, and I know more ways than that. I might do a second edition to that ebook, just because it's no excuse. It's no excuse. If you don't know how, type that shit in Google and go figure out how. You think I knew how to start a business? You think I knew how to go get incorporated, get an LLC? To get an EIN number for free without somebody trying to rip me off for it? You know what I mean? You think I knew about taxes? You think I knew how to lead workers and hire employees and interview employees? No, I just did that shit. You go do it. You figure it out. Well, it's hard, but I don't know how to do it. But so level the fuck up. Level up. Go figure it out. That's what I did. I can't tell you something that I ain't done before. I can't tell you something that I ain't done before. And if I don't know what I'm talking about, I'll tell you first. I'll tell you, look, I don't know. If you ask me a question, I'll tell you, look, I don't know. But here's my opinion, okay? Because I'll still give you an opinion. Why? Because I've done so much. Because I've done so much Since I was 19, I started as an entrepreneur. I was 19 when I bought my first franchise from Coverall, right? And I worked my way up from there. And that's what you got to do. You got to work, man. You got to build. I'm telling you, I worked every temp service in my area that you could think of. I done every labor job that you can think of. I've done every retail store that you can think of. You know what I mean? I done every job I could do because I won't build for that. No way. So I kept quitting. Now this ain't it, so let me try that. This ain't that. And I kept trying to chase happiness in different jobs. So one day I just finally realized, you know what? I can't have a job. I just can't have a job. Simple as that. And that's when I came to the realization. I started figuring it out. And that's what you got to do. Even when I finally got a job that actually paid me something that I considered worth some money. When I was making $20 an hour at the shipyard as a machinist. Right? I was all right, well now we making some money. So I stayed in that job for longer than I ever stayed on any job in my life, which was 3 years. I was supposed to stay in 4. I was in an apprenticeship program. When I finished the apprenticeship program, I was supposed to graduate and make even more than what I was making, right? Well, right before I finished that apprenticeship, I was supposed to graduate. I think it was like 2 or 3 months away from me completing the program. And I quit right before because my cleaning business was starting to take off. And I decided I wanted to control my destiny more than I wanted to rely on that steady, nice paycheck. And I quit. And I got called dumb, I got called stupid, I got called crazy, I got called everything that you can think of that didn't mean good. All right. So, but I was willing to go for that. Why? Because I was fed up. And that's what you got to be, fed up. Because I realized, you know what? Even while I'm making all of this extra money, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. Nothing has changed. So it's like, fuck it then. I'd rather live paycheck to paycheck out there getting it on my own, trying to figure it out, than to live paycheck to paycheck at some job that I don't even like. So you need to make the decision in your life to say, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm gonna change my own money habits. I'm gonna figure out something. And I don't give a fuck if you gotta listen to Dave Ramsey every day and follow his method. I don't care if you gotta listen to me every day and follow my method. I don't care if you gotta listen to Robert Kiyosaki and follow his method. I don't care if you gotta watch Susie Orman and follow her method. I don't care what you gotta do. But whatever it is, you need to figure it out and go do it. The number one thing that you probably should do is separate yourself from the same people that you around every day. Because you are the company that you keep. You are the company that you keep. And if you can't find anybody around you, like nobody in your whole entire area, period, that you feel like you can't, that isn't on the same thing that you're trying to be on, then guess what? Just don't be around nobody. Just get on YouTube every day with your headphones and listen to AJ Simmons. Listen to Evan Carmichael's channel where you can listen to all the different billionaires that he chop up interviews and everything. You know what I mean? Listen to people on YouTube. Read books. Listen to audio books. Listen to podcasts. And those will be the new company that you keep. Those people will be the company that you keep. Join my mastermind group and you can be with the entrepreneurs in that group, and that'll be your new company to keep. Don't even post a status to Facebook to your regular friends. Post a status in our mastermind group, and that's who you're gonna look for your reaction from. Stop hanging around people who ain't doing nothing. You keep hanging around broke people, guess what you gonna keep being? Level up. It ain't about thinking you better than nobody. It's just that you want better in life. It's about being better than what you were being before. It ain't about competing with nobody. It's about being better than who you used to be. Do it for you. Do it for your kids. Do it for the world. That's what I do it for. Do that shit for the world. Before I die, I want to leave my imprint on this world and say, AJ Simmons helped make this world a better place. You know what I mean? I'm taking one baby step day after day after day to get that much further. I'm an introvert. Let me tell you that. I'm an introvert. I don't want to be famous. I don't do YouTube and post all of this stuff on social media because I want to be known and I want to be famous. I could kill. I had my phone on call forwarding, so when people call, it goes straight to my voicemail. I had it on that for about the last 3 days straight, just because I hate being bothered that much. If it was up to me, it'd just be me, my girl, and our kids, and we'd just live our life happily ever after, and I can stay under a rock for the rest of my life. I don't really care to talk to anybody. You know what I mean? I'm that bad with this introvert stuff, right? But I understand that in order to impact the world or make this world a better place for the people that coming after me, then I gotta put myself out there. I gotta spread my message, and I wanna help people, but the only way to help people is to share what I know. And the only way to share what I know to the maximum extreme is to share it, is to put it out there. You got to. You know what I mean? So I put my stuff out there, the mistakes, the good things, the bad things, all of that. But it all came from because I got tired. I said, you know what, I'm done living paycheck to paycheck. I'm done being broke. I'm done working 8-hour jobs, all of that shit. I'm done with that. I'm above that. And even when I had negative goddamn $162 in my account, you know what I mean? I still said, you know what, I am rich. I am wealthy. I say my affirmations every day because I just, you know what, I'm gonna keep believing in it and I'm gonna keep feeling rich, and one day my bank account gonna reflect that. Period. Stop saying I'm broke. Stop speaking that into your life. Stop saying I ain't got it. Stop saying I can't afford it. Figure out how you can afford it. Ask Robert Kiyosaki. Figure out how you can afford it. Never forget when my girl, I asked her what her dream car was, and she said a Honda. And I told her, no, I mean your dream car. She wasn't even thinking. She wasn't even thinking that big. She was just happy if she had a car. You know what I mean? I told her, she said, well, a Range Rover. I got her to figure out it was a Range Rover, and we got it. Guess what? A few years later, we got up and we got that goddamn Range Rover. All because we decided to level up. And that's what you need to do. Decide to level up. Make your vision board. Put it up on the wall. Look at it every day. Write down your goals. Change your habits. Change your habits. Go to the library if you got to separate yourself. Do what you got to do. But what you got to do is you got to get pissed off and you got to get mad, and then you got to transform that energy that you pissed off about your situation and use that energy to propel you into taking action to change your situation. So thank y'all for waking up with me. I'm AJ Simmons. This is the Everybody Eats podcast. And guess what? I gotta invite you to join the Everybody Eats Mastermind group. We have going up. It's $297 to join, but guess what? It's $297 worth it because everybody else charges you $297 a month. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna kill y'all. I know we all just trying to make it. I ain't gonna try to take. You got enough bills every month if it is. Why would I ask you for that? You know what I mean? But the stuff that's in that group is too valuable for me to let you in there free. So I gotta charge you something. So come join us. We're looking forward to having you. The entrepreneurs that's already in there are enjoying themselves, and it's only getting better because we added more entrepreneurs every day. And the more we add, the more value that's in there. Not to mention I'm creating new products every day, so that's even more value as well. Come join us, all right? Thank y'all.